Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mission Prep basketball on the road to kick off the season. I'm Brian Stanley joining you from Clovis High School in the beautiful city of Clovis. A nice drive with beautiful clouds coming out to the campus of the Cougars for the nightcap here at the Cougars kickoff. The School of Champions painted on the walls. Tonight it is the Mission Prep Royals versus the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And the Royals ending the 23-24 season versus a presidential team and now opening the next season with a presidential team. And Derek Lee Jr. leading things off for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And let's go ahead and get rid of that title screen for you. That's pesky title screen. Sutherland and Posas. James Miller, number 13 in the lineup. And Darian Whedon, the last starter in the lineup for the Rough Riders. And for your Mission Prep Royals, the starting lineup is going to be Deuce Kellogg, the junior, in the starting lineup tonight. Brody Miller, the senior, coming into the night with a career-high 15 points. Joining him, Braden Mott, Roman Benedetti with a career-high 32, and Stokes Whalen, the senior guard, in the lineup for the Royals tonight. The Royals getting ready to get things underway, wearing their new home white jerseys. Jerseys we haven't seen yet. Normally they're home whites laced with Vegas gold trim. These laced with navy blue, Royals across the chest. And I'm digging these threads. If I've ever dug any threads that the Royals have worn, these are clean, these are new, and these are ready to go. The Roosevelt Rough Riders wearing Kelly green and gold with black jerseys trimmed out in those two colors, and we're getting ready for the tip-off and get the season underway. We appreciate everybody joining us. Let's go Royals. Megan Oziel chiming in. Thanks for the chime in, and the tip-off going to Derek Lee and the Rough Riders getting underway. Lee to Miller, Miller into the key. Right elbow, across the key pass, back outside, jump shot. No good, rebounded by Benedetti, the miss by Wheaton. And Deuce Kellogg setting the offense as Coach Harris barking orders from the bench. And the first whistle coming with a sideline call from the official. Not exactly sure what. Somebody being ejected from the contest. Not even game related, but somebody's gonna have to go. Here we go, back under action. Royals with the possession. 20 on the shot clock for Mission Prep. Braden Mott wearing number 10. Comes across, pass to Miller. Miller inside drive and the whistle drawing the foul. And the foul called on Derek Lee. His first team foul for the Rough Riders. And the Rough Riders getting rough early here in the first period with the first foul. And Benedetti loses possession, regains inside the lane, turns around for the jump shot with the right-handed spin. No good, the miss and the rebound now to Roosevelt. Lee pushing in on Miller, kicks it out to the left side. And that pass off target to Kobe Posas. Mission Prep ball, we are scoreless here with 58 seconds gone. The pass into Roman Benedetti. Benedetti to Deuce Kellogg. Kellogg across the timeline. Inside the key, back out to Benedetti. Benedetti left elbow outside Miller. left corner, no good. Stokes Whalen with the rebound. Jump shot, Kellogg, no good. Rebounded by Wallen. Out to Kellogg, Miller, Wallen. Mott back to Miller, Benedetti. And Benedetti loses it, but Kellogg recovers it off of the Rough Riders. Last touched by Darian Wheaton. Mission Prep ball with 21 on the shot clock, 6:30 remaining in the first quarter. Mott, that is, to Benedetti, to Kellogg, into the corner, missing. Rebounded by Posas. Ball across the front stripe by Miller. Miller into the lane, no good. Rebounded by the Rough Riders. Second chance points for Terrell Sutherland. And finally, somebody scores in this contest. Correction, that was Posas with the deuce on the putback points. Mott, left side, driving in. Baseline pass to Miller, out to Kellogg, three-point range. Bouncing off the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Rough Riders, back across the timeline. Miller inside to Wheaton. Wheaton missing, getting his own rebound, and Wheaton collecting second chance points on his miss. 5:28, pass forward. And the pass collected by the Rough Riders, throwing off of Stokes Wallen. And it is Roosevelt ball leading 4-0 here in the first quarter. Mission Prep season opener on the road. Monday night we're back at home, Coates Court. And across the arc, Miller back up top to Posas, three-pointer, no good, bouncing high. Maybe it would have been good if I wouldn't have jinxed it. And the pass forward by Benedetti, knocked out of bounds by the Rough Riders. Mission Prep ball with 4:59, 31 on the shot clock for the Royals. Kellogg to Wallen. Mott up top, left side. Inside, bringing it out, Benedetti to Miller. Miller drives in, kicks it to the corner to Mott. Mott got it, guarded by Wheaton. Drives the baseline to the right side. Benedetti at the free throw line now with the deuce, and the Royals on the board. 4-2 our score, 4:32 in the first frame. And the miss and the putback by Sutherland. 6-2 our score. Kellogg inside to Miller. Miller fouled on the put up by Darian Wheaton. And Miller's gonna go to the line to shoot two. And that is Wheaton's first foul, second team foul for the Rough Riders. Mission Prep with no fouls in this first quarter. 4:18, 6-2 is our score. Rough Riders picked up a win yesterday in their season opener, beating the Madera Coyotes 88-44 as Miller connects for the first one. And substitutions, Hunter Drake checks in, and Colton Mott joins the fray. Two for two at the free throw line, Brody Miller. Mission Prep even at the free throw line. 6-4 is our score. And a pass to the right block, good for the put up by AJM. And the possession back to the Rough Riders. Three-pointer no good for Miller. Drake throwing the attempted rebound back in off of the Mission Prep Royals. Roosevelt ball, 8-4 the score. 3:47, first quarter. We're live from Clovis High School in Clovis, California. Appreciate everybody joining us. Miller, guarded by Colton Mott. Jump shot. Good from mid-range. James Miller with 2. 10-4 the score. Their turnover back to the Rough Riders. And the miss. And the foul drawn. The foul going against Roman Benedetti. First foul against the Royals. And Kobe Pasas to the line for a pair. 3 of the 4 starters for Coach Chisholm. Sorry, 4 of the 5. Where am I getting my math here? 3 of the 4. 4 of the 5. Because there are 5 starters in basketball. Unless you're playing 3-on-3. And the first one, a miss. Derek Lee has checked out. Second one up and good. And Kobe Pasas with 3 points. 11-4 is our score. And losing the dribble is Roman Benedetti. The whistle results in the foul. James Miller with the foul. First personal, 3rd team foul. Pass inside to Benedetti, a fresh 35 for the Royals. Colton Mott out to Drake. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound to Colton Mott. Benedetti driving from the corner, pulls up for the jumper, no good. Rebounded to Miller. Miller drives cross court, dumps it. No good on for M. And the jumper by Miller from beyond the arc. Rims out. Drake, right corner, 3-pointer, no good. Royals been looking for that 3-pointer all first quarter, not getting it to drop. I think it's time to go inside and work inside the arc and try to collect some 2s and quit focusing on 3s as they trail by 7 here in the first with 2:18 remaining. Substitutions. Wheaton and Lee checking back in. Lee driving in, no good. Out of bounds off of the Royals. 27 on the shot clock for Roosevelt. Baseline right side, inbounds. Into the corner to Lee. He's gonna bring it up to the wing. A pass inside the key, back out to Whedon. Whedon drives in from the left side. No good as Braden Mott pulls the rebound. And Wallen passes forward to Brody Miller. Miller wearing number 4, once worn by Luke Jacobson. Now at Marquette University. Colton Mott at the line. The foul against number 0, not on my roster. When I checked Max Preps before leaving the coast. Colton 1 for 2. The lead cut to 6. And the miss rebounded by Posas. And Lee's going to set the offense with 1:38 remaining, coming across the center stripe. Sutherland going to get ready to check in for the Rough Riders. Working the ball around the arc. Miller slowing things down. 10 on the shot clock. Wallen going to get called for the foul. Too many hands inside for Stokes Wallen. Third team foul for the Royals. Rough Riders basketball, fresh 35. Pass out to Miller, left wing. And a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout taken by the Royals. We'll be right back with more Mission Prep basketball.
At Bob Moses, we understand that your vehicle is more important to you than just a mode of transportation. It's an investment and a reflection of your style. Our ceramic coatings offer unparalleled protection, preserving your vehicle's shine and finish against the elements when you're cruising the street. With Bob Moses, your vehicle will maintain that showroom gloss.
Let's protect your investment and enhance your ride here at Bob Moses Ceramic Coating Santa Maria. Give us a call today to book your appointment.
Coming out of the Mission Prep timeout, our score 11-5 in the first quarter, 1:09 remaining. The Roosevelt Rough Riders were leading this one. And the Rough Riders spreading the points around. 5 Rough Riders with points tonight so far, with 11 points on the board. Miller to Sutherland to Lee, back to Miller on the left side. Miller guarded by Miller, and the alley-oop coming up short to Sutherland. Rebounded by Colton Mott. Mott to Hunter Drake. Drake to Braden Mott to Wallen. Wallen between the circles, cross to Colton Mott. Miller finds the three-point range. And 5 points for Miller. The lead cut to 3. Shot clock's gone dark. 20 seconds on the game clock here in the first quarter. And the steal by Miller, forward to Colton Mott. And Colton Mott mugged on his way to the rim, no whistle. Rebound to Roosevelt, and the pass forward to Sutherland, no good. The bucket will count for Kobe Poses. 13-8 is our score after one. Appreciate you being with us here on PSN TV. I'm Brian Stanley. We'll be right back with more Mission Prep basketball.
Located off Highway 101, just minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, and Central Coast Wine Country. Book your next Central Coast stay at Madonna Inn. With 110 unique guest rooms, on-site restaurants, bars, bakery, shopping, hiking, biking, and day spa, Madonna Inn is your travel destination dream. Let's go Mission Prep. Let's stay at Madonna Inn.
Or I can text it to you. 13-8 is our score after one. The Royals climbed back a little bit, going on a 5-0 run after being down 11-4. And here we go, with the Royals taking the possession to start the second quarter. Inbounds to Kellogg. Back to Benedetti, who drives inside the lane and puts it up for 2. Benedetti with 4 tonight for the Royals. Benedetti came into tonight with a career high 442 points to kick off his senior season. Now has 4. The lead cut to 3, 13-10, 7:23 on the clock. Roosevelt moving the ball around. Wheaton to Miller, three-pointer left side, rims around and pops out. No good. And the pass to Colton Mott, off target by Benedetti. A turnover to the Rough Riders. Couple Royals not in the lineup tonight, including Ethan Orozco and Jaden Nozil. Driving inside, pass collected by Posas and thrown off of Wallen, and Stokes Wallen is the victim there. Possession stays with the Rough Riders, 15 on the shot clock. Inbounds by Miller, left baseline left side to Lee. Lee drives right past Deuce Kellogg and blocked by Drake, Hunter Drake with a big block for the Royals. And Kellogg finger rolls it to the rim. No good, slapped out by Wallen. And it's gonna be, I believe it's gonna be Rough Riders ball. The foul called on Stokes Wallen. Second foul for Stokes Wallen. First team foul of the quarter for the Royals. First one handed out of the quarter. Miller dancing around Kellogg. Kellogg bringing the pressure, bounce pass out to Posas. And the elbow jump shot, no good for Wheaton, but the left block shot, good for Posas. 7 points for Posas. The sophomore standing 6'5". 7 of the 15 points for the Rough Riders. Benedetti at the free throw line, double team. The ball comes out on the hardwood. And the foul called against Terrell Sutherland. First personal, first team foul of the quarter for the Rough Riders. Now each team with a team foul. And the inbounds. And the shot underneath. No good with the whistle. And the foul on Derek Lee, his second team foul. Pass to Kellogg up top, drives inside, and Kellogg gets called for the travel. And Coach Ross coming up from the bench saying, no, he didn't. Typical response from any coach when calls against your team. And contact underneath. And the foul's going to be on the hardwood. Kyson Hickman with the foul. And subbing out is Colton Mott and Hunter Drake. On the court for the Royals is Mott. Roman Benedetti, Deuce Kellogg, Braden Mott, Kyson Hickman, and Brody Miller. And Miller with a jump shot from the left baseline. And Miller with 4 points, 17-10, the lead growing again as Kellogg drives right to the rim and finds the bucket on the reverse layup. Kellogg with 2, his career high 8 points. The lead back to 5 for the Rough Riders. Roman Benedetti with a shot inside the lane, no good. The rebound off of the Rough Riders, out of bounds, Mission Prep ball. 34 on the shot clock on the inbounds. 4:40 on the game clock on the inbounds. Jump shot for Miller on beyond the arc, no good. Rebounded by the Miller of the opposite team. Roman Benedetti, three-pointer, no good. Only one three-pointer good tonight for Mission Prep so far, and that is from Brody Miller. And Coach Harris looking for a clarification from the official. And a turnover off the shot, back to the Rough Riders. And a three-pointer good for James Miller. Miller with 7, Kobe Pasas with 7. 14 between the two, 20 for the Rough Riders. Miller, three-pointer on the Cougars' words, no good. And Miller with the steal, coming from the left corner of that pocket. And Roman Benedetti with the jump shot. And Coach Harris calling a timeout with 3:49. 20-14, a 6-point lead. We'll be right back.
At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we understand that every milestone in life brings new dreams and opportunities.
From the excitement of your first car
To the joy of watching your family grow, with the space and safety to keep your loved ones close and secure, to finding the balance in your busy life with a smoother, greener commute. And with America's best warranty and exceptional service, we ensure your Hyundai is always ready for the road ahead. At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we're honored to be a part of your journey.
Come find the Hyundai that fits your life story.
And the Mission Prep faithful coming through. Appreciate you all being with us tonight. Season opener on the road. Don't forget, Monday night we'll be back at Coates Court on the campus of Mission College Prep. The inbounds following the timeout. Roosevelt with the possession. Posas brings it back up top, right side, guarded by Hickman. Miller switches off on the defense's coverage. Kellogg guarding Miller. Miller steps back, three-pointer. And Miller was chewed out on the bench after his last three-pointer. Reacts differently this time. Brody Miller driving the baseline, misses, gets his own rebound. Shot up top now from Roman Benedetti. Miss, and Posas with the rebound. But he gets called for the travel. It's going to be Mission Prep ball. Rebounded on the far sideline. In front of the Clovis fans. Cougar country. Benedetti to Kellogg. Kellogg upended and back on his feet. He's all good. Everybody quickly rushes to check on him. It sounded harder than what it was. I think it was more shoes than head connecting with the hardwood. Gino Maldonado called for the foul. Third team foul, first personal foul for Maldonado. And Kellogg makes the first. Kellogg with 3 points tonight. And Kellogg missing the second and knocking the rebound back to Miller. Miller to Benedetti. Benedetti's shot goes up and he is connected with on the put up, which results in a foul. Second personal for number 0, not on my roster, forgive me. And Roman Benedetti with 7. Maldonado checks out for the Rough Riders. 2:44 until halftime. Benedetti connects on both of them. 8 points for Benedetti, 23-17, 6-point lead for Roosevelt. Mission Prep trying to close the gap. Pass up top, moving the ball around. Postis misses over the basket. Second chance points, no good for Wheaton. And it's out of bounds off of Roosevelt. Mission Prep ball. .223, Roosevelt leads by 6 here in the first half. Hickman to Miller, and Miller to the basket. Give Hickman the assist, give Miller the points. Miller with 7 tonight. The lead to 4, 23-19. Mission Prep trying to chop away. And the shot contested by Benedetti, who will get called for the foul. And going to the line is Sutherland. Roman Benedetti now with 3. And Terrell Sutherland missing the first. Colton Mott checking in for Benedetti with 1:58 remaining. And climbing up over the back is Postis. First personal, 5th team foul. And that's going to send the Royals to the line for bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Miller missing the first. And missing the second. Mission Prep 6 for 10 at the free throw line here in the first half. 23-19, 1:56 remaining. Miller shaking and baking on Miller. Puts the shot up, no good as it bounces around. Hickman with a rebound to Braden Mott. Mott passes out to Miller. Miller checks up for the three-pointer, and that slides through like a butter on bread here on Thanksgiving season. Miller with 10, the lead to 1. The turnover to the Royals. Kellogg. Braden Mott looks up a three-pointer, no good. Kyson Hickman with the rebound back to Mott. Mott inside the lane, looking for an outlet. Miller on the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Sutherland. And the three-pointer no good, rebounded by Postis. A correction, rebounded by Mott. And a jump ball as Mott slides to the ground, tied up with Miller. And the possession arrow goes to Roosevelt. And Roosevelt comes out of the city of Fresno, for those that don't know. The Roosevelt Rough Riders. Miller moving around, Lee to Postis. Postis with a three-pointer. And Postis with 10. Second Rough Rider to second double digits with 30 seconds remaining. The lead grows back to 4, 26-22. And that pass from Colton Mott to Deuce Kellogg off target. 23.9 remaining here in the first half. Mission Prep basketball tonight presented by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Owned and operated by Mission Prep alumni. Moving it around. Lee, ball comes loose. Miller comes up with it. And the backdoor pass to Kellogg off target, and the buzzer beater shot, no good. And that is the end of the first half. 26-22. The Royals trail by 4 here at Clovis High School to the Roosevelt Rough Riders of Fresno. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate all our fans chiming in. Marcy Dolan tuning in as always. The faithful. And we'll be right back.
At Bob Moses, we understand that your vehicle is more important to you than just a mode of transportation. It's an investment and a reflection of your style. Our ceramic coatings offer unparalleled protection, preserving your vehicle's shine and finish against the elements when you're cruising the street. With Bob Moses, your vehicle will maintain that showroom gloss.
Let's protect your investment and enhance your ride here at Bob Moses Ceramic Coating Santa Maria. Give us a call today to book your appointment.
Located off Highway 101, just minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, and Central Coast Wine Country. Book your next Central Coast stay at Madonna Inn. With 110 unique guest rooms, on-site restaurants, bars, bakery, shopping, hiking, biking, and day spa, Madonna Inn is your travel destination dream. Let's go Mission Prep. Let's stay at Madonna Inn.
At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we understand that every milestone in life brings new dreams and opportunities.
From the excitement of your first car
To the joy of watching your family grow, with the space and safety to keep your loved ones close and secure, to finding the balance in your busy life with a smoother, greener commute. And with America's best warranty and exceptional service, we ensure your Hyundai is always ready for the road ahead. At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we're honored to be a part of your journey.
come find the Hyundai that fits your life story.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
At Roosevelt High School Like on the drive over here, when you hit Lemoore on the 41, down the small community, that off ramp for that other highway. It's like you're pulling into that all of a sudden. Because all of a sudden you end up in town, you're like, oh, this is out here. Appreciate you joining us tonight for tonight's presentation of Mission Prep Basketball on PSN TV. I'm Brian Stanley. Wow, I butchered my own name. Stanley. I'm not even going to try to say it twice. Here we go. I'm Brian Stanley. How y'all doing tonight? Appreciate you joining me. Del Roscoe's tuning in. We got everybody tuning in for tonight's season opener. Appreciate you being with us. The Wallens are on site, and they have jumped on board. They are part of the broadcast team now. Ryan Wallen, official camera operator for Game 1 on PSN TV. Appreciate their help. We will probably have a rotating camera operator this season as we work through it, but we appreciate everybody who helps out and makes this presentation of Mission Prep Basketball a success. Some of our sponsors tonight include Bob Moses Ceramic Coating. Check them out in Santa Maria. Give them a call, 345-3080. That's area code 805-345-3080. Bob Moses Ceramic Coating. You got a nice ride. You got a Cadillac. You got a Mercedes. You got a BMW. You got a Tesla. You want to keep that ride looking nice? Give Bob Moses a call. Give Craig a call at Bob Moses Ceramic Coating in Santa Maria, and they will take care of you. They got a Black Friday special already engaged. $200 off the regular price of ceramic coating. And ceramic coating protects your vehicle from the elements, the water, the rain, the UV lights, the dust, all that good stuff. Keep your paint nice and crisp and clean with a nice mirror finish polish for years to come. And if you mention Big Red when you call Craig, give Craig McDonald a call there over at Bob Moses Center Arena, 805-345-3080, and mention Big Red, that's me. He'll give you an extra $50 off. So that's $250, and all you got to say is, I know Big Red. You don't even got to know me. You just got to listen to my voice. Say you're my friend, and he'll hook you up. Because that's what kind of guy Craig is at Bob Moses Ceramic Coating Santa Maria. But here at the break, 26-22 is our score. The Royals trail this one. And they've kept it tight most of the way. Trailing 13-8 after one. Holding the Roosevelt Rough Riders to 13 in both the first and second quarter. While scoring 14 in the second, the Royals scored 8 in the first. Scoring for the Royals looks like this. Leading scorer for the Royals, Brody Miller, 2 3-pointers. 2 points from the charity strike, 10 points tonight. Roman Benedetti with 8 points tonight, and joining them, Deuce Kellogg with 3 and Colton Mott with 2. On the other side of the ball, The Roosevelt Rough Riders, total of 26 points. James Miller with 10, joined by Kobe Posas with 10, Terrell Sutherland, AJM, and Darian Wheaton, all with 2 points. The gap is 4 after 16 minutes of play. And here we go, 26-22. We're getting ready to get our way for another round of basketball. Jaden Ozil getting some practice in before we start. The Royals, coached by Terrence Harris in his 19th season, comes in with a record of 336 and 197 losses. That's a 63% winning percentage. His assistant coaches are Tom Donovan, Ross Rivera, Darnell Harris, and Randy Reeder. Starting things off for the Royals, Brody Miller, Deuce Kellogg, Braden Mott, Roman Benedetti, and Stokes Wallen. Wallen into the corner, drives into the key, looking to get an outlet pass, and through the lane on the right side, it's Miller with the layup. The lead to 2. The lead to 2. And Miller going to the line. James Miller with his second foul of the night, and Miller closes it to 1 with the and 1. 13 points for Miller. The miss and the rebound by Benedetti. Pass forward to Wallen, 3-point range from the right side, and drops it in. And that makes a proud Wallen family tonight. Stokes Wallen with 3, and that gives the Royals the lead, 28-26. The Royals are back on top since the first quarter. Jump shot inside the arc, no good for Miller, and the putback on the other side by Derek Lee. No good, but Lee draws the foul. And they're calling the foul on Stokes Wallen. No good on the first free throw. Stokes Wallen with 3 fouls, joining Roman Benedetti with 3 for the Royals. Royals leading by 2, 28-26. Second free throw, no good. Climbing the ladder, collecting the rebound. Kellogg, pass forward to Wallen. Wallen into the corner. Miller, Benedetti. Benedetti behind the back, drives in. Right elbow, or excuse me, right block, no good. Rebounded by Mott. And it's going to be a fresh shot clock off of the shoe, was the call. And Coach Jamar Chisholm looking for a travel. Mission Prep with a fresh shot clock. Inbounds to Benedetti. And Benedetti gets tangled up and draws the foul from Darian Wheaton. Wheaton's second. Inbounds baseline right side. Brody Miller, 28-26. Royals leading. 6:35 on the clock. And the pass inside to Benedetti. Benedetti getting mugged underneath by Wheaton. And Wheaton now with 3, joining the 3-foul club tonight. That is 3 players on the court with 3 fouls. Wheaton, Wallen, and Benedetti. Wallen into the corner. And a whistle from the near side. And the whistle coming from the official with his hand on the shoulder of the official on the right side of your screen. I would say he's probably blowing the most whistles tonight. And number 14, Darian Wheaton now with 4, the first to 4. And Wheaton checks out as M checks in, Agent M, shall we call him? He only has a last initial, AJM that is. Miller with the inbounds into the corner to the right wing, Mott to the left side. Kellogg driving in now and to the rim, drop that bucket, make it count. Deuce Kellogg with 5. And Derek Lee called for the foul. Royals up by 4, 30-26, 6:19, third quarter. And Kellogg makes the trip count for the and one, the second and one completed by the Royals in this quarter. And we're less than 2 minutes gone. Bounce pass, moving the ball around, collected by Benedetti. And Benedetti, cross-country trip, no good. Kellogg pulls the rebound. Corner, left side, Wallen, rebounded by Mott. Mott goes to the rim and is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair with 5:53 on the clock. Terrell Sutherland collects his second. 5 team fouls for the Rough Riders as Mott misses the first of the quarter for the Royals. Rebounded by M and lead across the center logo of the Cougars. M to Lee. Lee guarded by Kellogg. Miller on the right side, guarded by Brody Miller. Pass to Poses. That jump shot no good, and we draw a whistle. And Poses is going to go to the line to shoot 2 as Benedetti has his 4th foul, leaving Terrence Harris puzzled on that call. 31-26. Hunter Drake getting ready to step in as Poses makes the first. 11 for Poses. The first points of the quarter for the Rough Riders. Snapping a Royals 9-0 run. And he misses a second. The miss on the near side by Maldonado. Wallen back out to Kellogg. Kellogg to Drake. Drake bouncing around, rebound by Wallen. Miller slowing it down. Wallen into the corner. Braden Mott. Cross to Drake. Drake back to Mott. Mott pulls up. 3-pointer. Bounces out. Rebounded by M. Pass forward by the Rough Riders to Poses. Poses loses it. And Wallen comes up with it to Miller. And the bad pass collected by M. The Rough Riders back in possession. 4:45. 31-27. The Royals trying to continue their 9-1 run over the Rough Riders in this quarter. The home crowd chanting the Royals crowd chanting defense, and the whistle. Possession back to the Royals. 4:31, Royals leading. We started the quarter leading the score 26-22. Rough Riders leading, now Royals up by 4. Jump shot from the right side, no good for Hunter Drake. 31-28. 27. Royals were down by 4, now up by 4. Shot from the right side, no good. Kellogg going coast to coast with the rebound. Lee, Rough Rider rebound. And Lee to Postis. Postis to the rim. Lee with the second chance points, no good. And the rebound back to the Rough Riders. And number 0 with the bucket. 29-31, timeout on the court. We'll join them. Thanks for joining us.
At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we understand that every milestone in life brings new dreams and opportunities.
From the excitement of your first car
To the joy of watching your family grow, with the space and safety to keep your loved ones close and secure, to finding the balance in your busy life with a smoother, greener commute. And with America's best warranty and exceptional service, we ensure your Hyundai is always ready for the road ahead. At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we're honored to be a part of your journey.
come find the Hyundai that fits your life story.
Let me know in the chat if you remember that Bob Moses ceramic coating promo deal that you can get for that extra 50% off. What is that promo code that I gave you just a little bit ago? Let me know in the chat if you remember. Maybe I'll hook you up with a little bit extra. Just let me know if you get it. If you get it right, I'll let you know with a little bit of extra. Maybe, you know, give you the big red rub at the Bob Moses ceramic coating on the inbound by the Royals to Braden Mott from Kellogg. Back to Kellogg underneath. And Kellogg is mugged and mauled. Collecting the foul, going to the line to shoot 2. The foul on Agent M. First one, no good, of the flick of the wrist. Substitution, Miller checking back in as AJM checks out. And Kellogg misses the second one. Derek Lee with the rebound. Lee across the timeline, double guarded. And into the corner to Miller. And Postis with a jump shot inside the free throw line. And Postis with 13. Leading scorer for the Rough Riders. 3:16 on the clock. Third quarter. And we have a call underneath the basket. Off of the Rough Riders, Mission Prep ball. Baseline inbound, right side. We're tied up 31 apiece. Up top, wide open shot. Hunter Drake missing and rebounded by the Royals, and the whistle as Kyson Hickman gets a little heated as he has to come up off the hardwood. The call was a travel against the Royals. Tough call, but the officials come to a unanimous decision, and that's all we need tonight. Miller up top. Guarded by Drake. Pulls up the jumper over the head of Drake. And James Miller with 12. Second leading scorer for Roosevelt tonight. Braden Mott directing traffic. Hands it off to Kellogg, who drives the left side of the lane. The rebound to the Rough Riders. Lee to Miller. Three-pointer. High bounce. No good. Off the chest of Miller to Mott. to Drake, to Mott. That is Colton Mott missing the three-pointer. Royals down by 2, 33-31, 2:10 on the clock. We're rolling. Maldonado missing, rebounded by Hunter Drake. Bounce pass to Colton Mott, across the center stripe, to the lane, missing on the shot. Coming up short off the front of the iron, and Lee laying it off the window from the right side. And all 5 starters in Chisholm's lineup with points tonight. And the spin to the rim by Kellogg results in a foul against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And the foul called against James Miller. Third personal. Kellogg got the line to shoot a pair. And officials warning, no more chattering between opponents, or there will be a penalty called. And that penalty will be a technical. As Kellogg makes the first, Mission Prep 3 for 7 at the free throw line in this one. Kellogg 1 point away from career high, matching his career high, that is, of 8, sitting at 7 as he misses the second. 35-32. The no-look pass collected by Kellogg, and the behind-the-back pass to Colton is blocked by Sutherland. 128, Sutherland knocks it out of bounds, Mission Prep ball. Kellogg checks out. Hickman checks out on the court for the Royals. Is Miller, Wallen, Drake, and the Mott brothers. And Miller missing from the corner, rebound directly into his arms. And the foul called on Derek Lee. With 1:23 remaining, Miller goes to the line. Derek Lee with 4. One of 3 players with 4 fouls tonight. One of 2 for Roosevelt and Coach Chisholm. Miller missing the first. The lead is 3, 35-32, 1:23 remaining. Lee checks out. Miller connects with the second one, drops the lead to 2. Brody Miller with 14, 1 away from his career high of 15. And the pass almost stolen by Colton Mott. And the pass inside to Sutherland, and Sutherland delivering a big hit. And the charge against Sutherland. Sutherland with 3 fouls, 35-33, 104, third quarter. We're live from Clovis High School. Royals in their season opener. Kick things off with a big W tonight if they can before returning home on Monday. Colton Mott, cross dribble into the lane. Bounce pass. And Drake with the bucket. Tied up 35-35, 38 on the clock. 35 seconds now. 6 separate the big and little clock. And the rebound by Braden Mott. The shot clock not a factor. 17 on the game clock. And Colton Mott finds that seam to the rim. Now with 3, the Royals back on top. 8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Miller passes inside to Sutherland, and Sutherland is going to get a reprieve on this one. So called for the foul is Mott. Called for a blocking foul, which sends Sutherland to the line for a pair. Very similar plays. One between these two athletes. The first was called a charge, the second was called a block. And the second one good, Sutherland 2 for 2. Tied up, and the buzzer shot almost good for Colton Mott. And after 3, we are tied up 37-37. And it means it can only get better from this point on, because 37 is my lucky number. Let's go. Mission Prep basketball continues on PSN TV.
At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we understand that every milestone in life brings new dreams and opportunities.
From the excitement of your first car
To the joy of watching your family grow, with the space and safety to keep your loved ones close and secure, to finding the balance in your busy life with a smoother, greener commute. And with America's best warranty and exceptional service, we ensure your Hyundai is always ready for the road ahead. At Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we're honored to be a part of your journey.
Come find the Hyundai that fits your life story.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Well, we got 8 minutes to decide a winner, because we're tied up 37-37. The Rough Riders begin with the possession here in the fourth and final frame. And the pass out of bounds by Darian Wheaton. Bad communication and bad court awareness by Wheaton. Royals now with the possession. Possible to strike first, and the turnover by Sutherland with the steal. And the foul against the Royals. And Cowlog called for the foul. His first team foul for the Royals in the quarter. Miller, three-pointer, no good. Knocked away by Postis into the hands of Wheaton, but the rebound goes to Cowlog, and Cowlog with a kick up. Woo! Somebody's ready for WWE. All we need now is a super kick. $37-37. $1:34 gone in the final frame. We're still tied. No score here in the fourth quarter. And the reverse layup rebounded by Mott on the miss by Cowlog. Up top, Brody Miller. And the lead back to the Royals. And Brody Miller with a new career high. 17 for the young man, Brody Miller, wearing number 4. Once worn by Luke Jacobson, finishes in his career at Mission Prep with 800 points. Graduating last year, now at Marquette University on the basketball squad. And the turnover back to the Rough Riders, 40-37, Royals lead. 6:37 on the clock. Royals outscored the Rough Riders 15-11 in the third to tie it up. Lee to Miller. Miller crosses over, guarded by Miller with a jump shot. Climbing the ladder, Benedetti with the rebound, passes forward to Brody Miller. Slows down, pulls up a three-pointer, no good. And it's going to be Mission Prep ball bouncing up onto the stage. And the athleticism showed here in the fourth quarter. The kick up by Deuce Kellogg and the leap to the stage by Derek Lee. And the timeout taken by Mission College Prep of San Luis Obispo, California. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. Our score 40-37, 6:09 remaining here at Clovis High School. And this gymnasium dubbed the Cougars Den, as Clovis High School is home of the Cougars. The Cougars, a familiar face to the Royals, having traveled over to the Christmas Classic a number of years. And don't forget the Mission Prep Christmas Classic this year, taking place December 19th, December 20th, December 21st, and December 23rd. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Going to be a great time. All games streamed right here on PSNtv. Moving the ball around, Mott driving the baseline, kicks it out. Brody Miller wide open. Deep three-pointer, right side, no good. Sutherland out rebounds Benedetti, and the pass forward to Postis, and contested by Kellogg, and Kellogg's going to be called for the foul. And number 2 sends number 5 to the line to shoot 2. The lead 40-37, the Royals up. The first good for Kobe Postis, 14. Second completed. 2 for 2, lead cut to 1. Royals still in control of this one. Braden Mott to Brody Miller. To Mott. To Benedetti. And the rebound pulled in by Lee. Lee to Sutherland to Miller. On the right side. Miller driving in, trying to get past Benedetti, and that is knocked out of bounds off of the hands of Wheaton. Mission Prep ball. It's good to see Roman Benedetti healthy this season. Had an injury-plagued season last year, which resulted in limited minutes. Colton Mott to the rim, and Colton with 5 tonight. The lead back to 3 for the Royals, 42-39, 4:54 in the final frame of the season opener. And a whistle on the floor, and Colton Mott's gonna get called for the blocking foul. Colton's first. Third foul against the Royals in this fourth quarter. Sutherland takes the inbounds, dumps it to the left to Lee. Miller comes up to retrieve the pass, driving in on Mott. And Wheaton Euro steps his way through the lane for his second bucket of the night, 42-41, 4:28 on the clock. Drake to Colton Mott, and the foul is going to go against Darian Wheaton, and his night is done. Wheaton out of action with 5 fouls. AJM checking in. 4:23, Mission Prep ball, fresh 35 on the foul. The inbounds to Benedetti. Benedetti back to Colton Mott. Passes to Braden Mott. Benedetti up top, drives in past Sutherland and lays it up with a right-hander. And Benedetti with 10, hitting double digits, the second Royal in the double digits, joining Brody Miller with 17, a career high for Miller. The rebound by M. Miller from the near side, no good for James Miller. And Benedetti with the rebound. And we have a whistle on the hardwood and a foul against Kobe Posis. Second T foul against Sutherland. 44-41, 3:41 remaining in this contest. The Royals trying to pull away for the win. And baseline for Wallen, no good on the layup. And a whistle going in favor of the Royals. The foul against M. Second personal, third team foul. (44-41), 3:10 on the clock. Royals trying to get the season opening win for the first time since 2022-23 season. Royals started that season with an 8-0 run, 44-41. And a shot underneath, no good for M. And Braden Mott, court awareness, saw that Wallen had possession, called the timeout. And Royals will keep the possession. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Royals. This is an exciting game for the Royals. If you're a Royals fan, up by 3 with 2:48 remaining. The momentum, the control in favor of the Royals. Quite a different tale from last night for the Rough Riders, winning by 44. Now down by 3. And Braden Mott's going to inbound at baseline right side. Excuse me, baseline left side to Benedetti. And the foul on Miller. James Miller with his 4th. And the Royals maintain possession, a fresh 35. 2:44 on the clock now. And in the 2022-23 season, the Royals open a win over the San Ynez Pirates, 66-58. 44-41 our score here. Benedetti driving in, free throw jumper off the front of the rim, rebounded by Sutherland, passes forward to James Miller. Miller loses the rock, regains, trying to get the pass over to Derek Lee, and that goes into the backcourt and out of bounds. Possession back to the Royals with 2:14. Brody Miller driving in from the right side elbow. And Miller with 19. Looking through the notes, and the Royals opened the season last year with a win as well as the jumper from the right baseline. Good for James Miller. Want to give credit where credit is due. Miller with 14. Mission Prep opened the season last year on November 21st. I missed that contest as I was streaming the Hancock Bowl game. But the Royals picked up their season opener 78-44. Closer contest here tonight, 46-43. Each team with 2 timeouts left. 1:39 remaining. Two seasons ago when the Royals picked up their season opening win, they went on an 8-0 run. As the cameraman having a little fun here in the break. We're all family here on Mission Prep. And some fans getting loud on the other side of the court. Wallen on the near side. 126, a 3-point lead for the Royals. Kellogg to Benedetti. Benedetti drives in, left elbow, jump shot up. And the whistle. And here comes the call from the official. Blocking foul on Kellogg. Third personal foul on Kellogg. Each team with 4 fouls in this quarter. James Miller loses his footing, but passes inside to Sutherland. To Postis and is stripped, but Postis recovers and collects the deuce. 46-45, timeout taken by the Rough Riders. We'll be right back.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Coming out of the Roosevelt timeout, Mission Prep leading by 1, 46-45. 64 seconds decides the winner. Roosevelt trying to get to 2-0. Mission Prep trying to claim their season opener. And Mission Prep with possession out of the timeout. Deuce Kellogg, guarded by Derek Lee, across the center stripe to Brody Miller. And Brody Miller to the rim. 21 points for Miller. 3-point lead back for the Royals. Lee into the corner, number 0. Three-pointer, I wish I had a name. 5 points for 0. 48-48. Shot clock is off. We are tied up. And a timeout taken by Terrence Harris before time expires to call the right play. Mission Prep possibly with the final possession. A full timeout. Let's go, Mission Prep. What a week of sports. If you were in my shoes last night, I was in Porterville calling a football game, ending in regulation 24-24, going to overtime. 2 missed field goals before a 40-yard field goal put up for the clincher. And the win going to the Kerman Lions, a name the Royals are familiar with in football. The Kerman Lions advancing to the Division III championship. Will face Madera next Friday. If you're interested in that, that's on the NFHS network. But right here we have a 48-48 tie with 19.7 seconds. Mission Prep with the possession. No shot clock. Mission Prep calling the timeout. Each team with 4 fouls. The next foul will send a team to the line for 2. How does it play out? The pass into the backcourt to Deuce Kellogg. Derek Lee on the guard. Across the center court. Hands off to Miller. Miller spins, drives in, kicks it to Mott. Mott spins in, free throw jump shot. No good, 3 seconds on the clock. Rebounded by Mott. Time is going to expire here in regulation. And we go to overtime in the Royals' first game of the regular season. Tied 48-48. Back-to-back nights, I've had overtime games here in the Central Valley. Let's go Royals. Want to thank the Wallen family for chipping in for tonight's broadcast. Ryan Wallen on camera, doing a fantastic job. And we have 4 minutes now. 4 minutes left to conclude a winner. Coach Harris and Coach Chisholm meeting at center court to discuss the rules, to make sure everybody is on agreement. And Benedetti and Posas for the jump. .32 minutes under the belt, 4 to go. Rebound, or the tip to Kellogg. And the foul called against Kellogg as he loses the dribble. Called for the blocking foul. And that's going to send Derek Lee to the line for a pair. So Kellogg with his 4th foul. Mission Prep with their 5th team foul. Derek Lee at the line to shoot 2, breaking this tie potentially. And the first missed. The second attempt by Lee. Off target. A lane violation. The shot don't matter anyways. Called against Roosevelt. Mission Prep ball. We're still tied 48-48. 3:50 here in the overtime frame. And Kellogg to the rim. The basket counts. The blocking foul against the Rough Riders. And Kellogg with a new career high 9 points. Going to the line for the and one. Kobe Posas with his 3rd. 5-5, the foul count for both teams. And Kellogg doesn't get the and one. 50-48, the Royals up with 3:40 remaining in this overtime quarter. Rough Riders moving around, ball around. Postas loses it, regains it. And the pass stolen by Wallen. Pass to Kellogg. And Kellogg to the rim, no good. And the second chance points by Roman Benedetti. And Big Row rowing his boat all the way for the lead. Okay, that was a bad pun. I do apologize. But sometimes we got to try them. 52-48. The foul on Braden Mott. Braden Mott's 2nd, not a big deal. Postas at the line for a pair. Postas with 18 tonight. Second one missed, rebounded by Brody Miller, 52-49. Royals up by 3. Benedetti at the top of the arc. Guarded by Sutherland to Wallen. Inside to Miller. Miller kicks it out to Wallen. And the Royals slowing things down to reset. 14 on the shot clock. Deuce Kellogg spins inside the lane and drops the one in. 11 for Kellogg. The career high continues to grow. And the turnover by the Rough Riders. Mission Prep ball with the foul. Correction with the timeout, no foul. Let's go. A full timeout taken by the Royals. Royals lead by 5, 54-49 with 2:32 remaining. If you're at home, get up out of your seat and cheer as loud as you can and let these Royals hear you all the way over those mountains from the coast. I don't know, it sounds good in my head. Let's rock and roll. 54-49. And don't forget about that Bob Moses Black Friday special in process now. $200 off regular promotion price to get your car buffed and ceramic coating to get that mirror finish polish locked in for years. And then mention the promo code Big Red for an extra $50 off. 805-345-3080. Mott on the left side, moving the ball around into the hands of Wallen. Miller to Benedetti. 10 on the shot clock for the Royals. Benedetti, deep three-pointer, off target. Derek Lee finding The rebound on the left side. 2:05. And James Miller with a three-pointer. And James Miller now with 17. The lead down to 2. And Mott back with 2. 56-52. Near side three-pointer no, or far side near three-pointer no good. And out of bounds off of Stokes Wallen, 56-52. .130 on the clock, 90 seconds to decide a winner. Royals up by 4. We are in overtime. Derek Lee between the circles. And the pass into Sutherland off of the chin. Collected by Benedetti into the corner. Brody Miller, three-pointer. No good. And Wallen grabs the rebound. Royals reset into the hands of Kellogg. 60 seconds to go. Ball knocked into the backcourt by Lee. Recovered by Brody Miller. 20 on the shot clock. And going to the line to shoot 2 is Roman Benedetti. And the foul on Terrell Sutherland, his 4th. .56-52. Benedetti misses the first. M checks in for Sutherland. Sutherland had a rough 4th quarter. Taking a pass off the chin just moments ago. Benedetti connects for the second. The lead at 5, a 2-possession game. Benedetti with 13. Brody Miller leads with 16. James Miller to Derek Lee. M to Lee to Miller. Deep three-pointer. On target. And Miller with 20. You're leading the Rough Riders in scoring, 57-52. 32 seconds remaining in this contest. What a great contest between both squads. Not giving up, not backing down. One team strikes, the other one strikes back. We'll be right back.
At Bob Moses, we understand that your vehicle is more important to you than just a mode of transportation. It's an investment and a reflection of your style. Our ceramic coatings offer unparalleled protection, preserving your vehicle's shine and finish against the elements when you're cruising the street. With Bob Moses, your vehicle will maintain that showroom gloss.
Let's protect your investment and enhance your ride here at Bob Moses Ceramic Coating Santa Maria. Give us a call today to book your appointment.
Leading scorer for Roosevelt tonight, James Miller, number 13 with 20 points. Leading scorer for the Royals, number 4, Brody Miller. It's the Miller and Miller show tonight, with the likes of Posas and Benedetti joining the supporting cast for both teams. 18 seconds remaining. 57-55, Royals with the possession. And the whistle and the foul. The foul on number 0. And Brody Miller at the line. First one good. the lead to 3. Miller with 22. (58-55). 59-55, a 4-point lead with 10 seconds remaining. The pass into the quarter to James Miller. Miller trying to drive in. And the pass underneath to M, and M throws it up for the bucket. And we have a timeout with 3 seconds remaining. Mission Prep up by 2 over the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And they officially put 4 seconds on the clock. 59-57. We're going to see a foul here from the Rough Riders. You can almost guarantee it, sending the Royals back to the free throw line. My guess is that the pass into Brody Miller or Deuce Kellogg, who will accept the foul. Unfortunately, not a lot of players on the court for the Rough Riders that can commit fouls right now and stay in the contest. Mott with the inbounds. Braden Mott looking for Stokes Wallen on the inbounds, and the foul issued to number 0. And Wallen at the line, and the lead now to 3 with Stokes Wallen with 4 points tonight. Wallen with 5. Back-to-back free throws, and at the buzzer, that is the game. The Royals collect their season opener. 61-57. A 4-point lead, a 4-point win for the Royals. Scoring 24 points in the fourth and overtime quarters for the win. The Royals collect the win. We'll be back on Monday from Clovis Court. Join us on PSNtv as the Royals host South Bakersfield. The Spartans come to town Monday night, 6:30 tip-off on PSNtv right here on YouTube. We now prepare for the drive home as the Royals celebrate the win with the fanfare from their traveling crowd. Appreciate you joining us. Get home safe if you're watching us. And if you're at home, snuggle into bed and get home, get warm. Good night.